On this edition of VLGA Connect, we're checking in with Deborah Wu, who is the Women's Engagement and Project Officer at the VLGA, to find out about the Local Women Leading Change program. Deborah, welcome to VLGA Connect.
Thanks, Chris. Great to speak to you.
And nice to speak with you too. The Local Women Leading Change program has been around for a while. Can you just tell us a little bit about the history of the program?
So the VLGA has been running projects to support more women into local government for around 20 years. We launched the Local Women Leading Change iteration last year on International Women's Day, or the day before International Women's Day. And basically we've been doing workshops around the state since then. So we've done, I think, 15 workshops through regional Victoria and in Metro Melbourne, and it's been really well received.
What are your actual aims of the program? What are you looking to achieve out of running these workshops?
Well, at the moment, there's only 38% women councillors in Victoria. The state government set a target of 50% by 2025. So that's 2 election cycles, including the one this year. So I think what we're really trying to achieve is helping women connect with the tools, the skills and the knowledge that they need to really understand how to take the leap into local government and to get the confidence that they need to think, yes, I can be a councillor, I can be a great representative for my community.
And what are the early indicators like? What sort of feedback have you been getting thus far?
I think all of the women that we've been speaking to and coming into contact with have been really great. Really glad to have this resource. It's quite hard to break into the world of local government sometimes. It's a little bit opaque to a general community member. And I think that the thing that we're really trying to do, and that has also been quite well received, has been trying to change the face of local government, telling women that, you know, if you're a leader in your community, if you're on a school council, if you are on the committee of a sporting club, you have the skills already. It's about translating that into a local government context.
I chatted recently with Charles Picana, who's looking to achieve a similar thing with Aboriginal representation in local government. And we talked a bit about how the new legislation really raises the profile of participative democracy processes. Do you see those opportunities as being timely in growing the number of women who are getting engaged at the local government level?
It is a great time to really focus on deliberative democracy and really champion the kind of engagement that women and other less enfranchised groups have in local government. I mean, we already have 2 great opportunities that exist as it is that no other level of government has. For example, the annual budget process and the council plan development. But to really enshrine that in legislation, I think is a huge step. The other thing that is really exciting is the Gender Equality Act that Victoria's just passed, and that puts huge roles in local government's lap in terms of what they have to do, setting quotas for the number of councillors that are women, because it's all about the leadership, as well as the kinds of initiatives that take place. All councils' policies, services and programs need to be evaluated in terms of how they support women, Aboriginal people, people with disabilities, people from different culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds. And so that will have a huge impact on local government, and I think will really show women and different minority groups that they have a place.
You mentioned the budget process, the council plan process, and of course in the new Act, the community visioning processes might be another opportunity to get that increased level of engagement from all of those sectors that you've mentioned, those demographics.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, community vision is crucial. Those are all things that we talk about in the training that we do. Really seeing yourself as being able to participate in all the processes that council has, I think will be a really key thing coming out of the new legislation.
So on the training, you had a training program planned and COVID-19 came along. So I imagine, like everyone, you've had to rethink how you deliver that program. What sort of adjustments do you find you're making?
So we do have all the content ready to go. The videos will be our kind of replacement for the workshops that I normally deliver face-to-face. So there'll be a series of workshops chunked into, manageable bites, sort of 20-minute segments, that can then be watched at your leisure, and then you sign up for a small Zoom workshop led by me where we'll have some questions and discussion and really get into the nitty-gritty of it all.
So how far away is the delivery of those elements, do you think, Deborah?
I think we should have it up and running by the end of the month, so April.
Excellent. So stay tuned for more on that.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Deborah, great to speak with you. I would look forward to speaking with you more about the Local Women Leading Change program as the months go by, as long as we're doing VLGA Connect. So an open invitation to you.
Thanks, Chris.
Deborah Wu, the Women's Engagement and Project Officer with the VLGA, speaking with us on this edition of VLGA Connect. And if you'd like to be a part of VLGA Connect and tell the sector across the state about what you're working on, or perhaps how COVID-19 has changed the way you operate in your council and your community, we'd love to hear from you. Send us an email to vlga@vlga.org.au. We'd love to hear from you and perhaps see you on a future edition of VLGA Connect.